This Won't Hurt a Bit, which opens in Sydney tomorrow, has been nominated for 2 AFI awards, one for the irrepressible Jacqueline McKenzie and one for the screenplay by the slightly less volatile Chris Kennedy, writer, director and dentist.
Oh, well, I've been writing professionally for 10 years, and I suppose there's a sameness about dentistry, and there's a little bit more sort of mental and emotional blue sky, I suppose, in the film industry.
Dr. Fairweather was seeing 150 patients a day. The average was 20 a day. The national health checks at the end of the month were staggering.
It's a good way of working. I mean, I can do a little bit of writing between patients. I mean, the script is like a sculpture in a way. You're chipping bits off. It's all inside that word processor somewhere if you can just get it out, you know, the story. Before you can give someone an injection and go up and type a little bit more, and after 2 years of doing this, with any luck, you've got a script worth making.
I had 8 fillings, didn't feel a thing. I didn't even know I needed 8 fillings.
I'd oftentimes go into the kitchen, you know, to my wife and say, this film is junk, you know, this script, I can't go on with it, you know, I might as well throw it in the garbage bin. And she'd, you know, look at me and say, do you really want to throw it into the garbage bin? And I'd say, well, what do you think? And she'd, you know, come up and give me a little kiss with eyes full of love and say, just go in and give it one more chance, you know, and you're under my feet in here, sort of thing.
I saw that new dentist today. Funny, he was in a rowing boat in the harbour.
Sure it was him? Who rows a rowboat in Portsmouth Harbour?
He sounds like an interesting person, Mummy.
Could be mental.
When I read the script, I thought, I really want to be a piece of this because it was entirely different. It felt like it came completely left of centre, but in a very good way. It had a good, warm feel about it, and it felt like it was a good person who wrote it, if you know what I mean. It had written it for a very pure reason.
Jackie McKenzie, of course, was wonderful happenstance, you know, for her to walk into the kitchen one Saturday morning and say, I've just read this script and I have to do it, you know. And I said, well, who are you? Who are you?
And I sort of kept saying, go on, take me. Take me on, I really want to do it. And he did. Sucker.
And the agent said, Robin Gardner, said, this girl is going to be a huge star. Take advantage of the opportunity. And I said, oh, yeah, you know, everyone's going to be a huge star. But, and she was, and she is, you know, she's extraordinary.
I don't hate my body, but I'm not very interested in it. I'd like to get interested in something, but I don't know what.
Vanessa Prescott seemed the most normal character in the family, and she has to be quirky because the father's quirky and the mother, they're such characters. And what Chris Kennedy's written here is almost a Dickensian world. There are such different characters, especially when you read it, you thought, my God, where are these people coming from? And so we decided to have a bit of a speech impediment with it, which also ran in quite nicely too with the fact that the love interest was a dentist and could correct bites.
You might know my dad. Prescott? Mr. George Prescott.
He encouraged me to do this in a character way, not as me, so to speak. You know, I think a lot of directors don't believe that there are actors. I think that they cast the people for the roles, and they don't want to see you act. They want to see you be you, and they want to see you cry, and they want to see you really tortured.
I mean, there are some elements of directing that are torture, but I enjoyed working with the actors.
So I've been very fortunate, very nursed, if you like. They're nursed, dental nursed.